Okay, so the process with time delay, for example, yeah, in heating process, maybe we have liquid that we will heat in a heating process here. Yeah, the T input is Ti, with the fluid is Fi, and T output is T, and the fluid is F. And then we censor the T output. Yeah. Maybe we censor the T here. So this is the T measurement or T indicator. Then if I input the Q, then the effect of Q to the temperature in the tank, yeah, is not instant. Yeah. If we censor the temperature in this point, yeah, even our sensor at this point, it also take time. Yeah, it take time to know the response of Q to the temperature of the liquid in the tank, right? Yeah. So from this example, yeah, from this point, yeah, to this point, it takes time, yeah, to transport, yeah, from tank to the point or sensor point, yeah. Sensor point. Also, it takes time, yeah, one to transport and to it takes time to know the sorry. So the second reason, it is time to transfer, yeah, heat from heater to liquid or fluid in the tank. Yeah. Okay, so if we have response Ft, yeah, maybe because the transport delay or because the heat transfer occurrence, yeah, then the response or the measurement can be read after T or after theta minute or theta time, yeah. Okay, so this is for the delay equation. So if after we input the Q, and then actually the temperature might be rise like this, yeah, but in the sensor reading or in the measurement here, the response can be read after theta, yeah, after theta. Okay, so if I combine in a graph, yeah, this is f t minus theta, because there is time delay with theta time, and then the red one is f t. Okay. If we have Laplace transform of ft, yeah, is fs, then Laplace transform of ft minus theta is e minus theta s fs. Okay, we can derive this solution, yeah, maybe in later, or in the, you can see in the textbook. Okay, so if we have yt from the first order or step response of first order, for example km 1 minus e t over tau, yeah, then y t minus theta mean the step response of first order with the time delay theta. We have km is equal to km 1 minus e power t minus theta, yeah, over tau. So all the t variable, please subtract by theta if you have delay. Okay, so this is the case step response for first order process. Another example, yeah, step response just we study, but second order with numerator dynamic, yeah, we have yt. So step response for second order, yeah, with numerator dynamic. Yt is km 1 plus, yeah, tau a minus tau 1 over tau 1 minus tau 2. This is just an example, yeah. E t over tau 1 plus tau a minus tau 2 over tau 2 minus tau 1 e minus t over tau 2. Then if, yeah, if it has time delay, yeah, time delay theta, then we can write yt minus theta is km 1 plus tau a minus tau e, tau 1, yeah, tau 1 minus tau 2 e minus what, t minus theta, minus theta over tau 1 plus tau a tau 2 minus tau 1 e minus t minus tau minus theta over tau 2. Yeah, by convention that this time delay equation, yeah, occur after t equal to or more than theta. right. Okay, so this this equation occurs, yeah, for t equal to or greater than theta. Okay, the Laplace transform of time delay is e power theta s, but yeah, it's several methods of to analyze the Laplace transfer function. They doesn't work if the transfer function consists of exponential form. So we have to convert or approximate, yeah, the e power theta s to be the polynomial form or full zero form. Yeah. So the e, yeah, e theta s, yeah, can be approximate by polynomial form. For the first case is using the Taylor series, yeah, based on the Taylor series expansion. E minus theta s is equal to 1 theta minus theta s, yeah, plus theta square s square minus over 2 factorial, yeah, minus theta the 3 s power 3 factorial plus, yeah, okay, and extra. So this is the Taylor series expansion, yeah, Taylor series expansion, yeah. Another approximation method, yeah, e minus theta s also can be approximated by Petti approximation, yeah. So 1 minus theta over 2s over 1 plus theta 2s. So actually this is for 1 over 1 Petti approximation, yeah. If 2 over 2 Petti approximation, so the order of numerator is second order and order of the denominator is also second order. This is 1 over 1 Petti approximation, yeah. Yeah, 1 over 1. Okay, so mean that the numerator order is first order 1 over 1. So if 2 over 2, uh, 12, yeah, this is plus theta square s square over 12. This is 2 over 2 Petti approximation, yeah, sorry, this. So actually in this to simplify our transfer function with this polynomial form, we can assume for the Taylor series expansion, we can assume that the second order, third order, fourth order is very small. Then we can cancel out. So the e minus theta s can be approximate with 1 minus theta s. Yeah? So we consider only first order approximation. Yeah? First order approximation of E time delay using Taylor series expansion. Yeah? So this form also can be write another form, yeah, because we have E minus tau s is 1 over E theta s, then it can similar to 1 plus theta s. Okay, so E power theta s can be approximate using this one. Okay, this one for Petty approximation, this one, and this one. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, or 5 if we 2 over 2 Petty approximation. Yeah. You can use any of them. Yeah. You can use one of them to solve your problem. Maybe sometimes you use this one, sometimes you use this one, yeah, sometimes you use this one based on your problem. When we use this, later we study. Yeah. So using this approximation, yeah, we can approximate the higher order, yeah, higher order transfer function to be first order or second order transfer function. Okay, yeah. For example, we have transfer function Gs is, yeah, K minus 0.1 s plus 1 over 5s plus 1, 3s plus 1, 0.5s plus 1. Okay, so this is the higher order transfer function with the order is 3, yeah, third order transfer function. This is the third order transfer function. Can we simplify or approximate this third order transfer function to become first order plus time delay? So approximate, yeah, to become, yeah, first order plus date time plus date time, FOP dt, using Taylor series, yeah, using Taylor series. Taylor series expansion. Okay, so Gs, yeah, for the first order plus date time, so we have K, yeah, just write the bigger one because the time delay controlled by the bigger coefficient of s, yeah, this is the time constant, sorry, the control here is the bigger one, the biggest one. Then other other form just approximate to exponential form, yeah, time delay form. Okay, so for this case, just write the biggest time constant, and then, yeah, another factor you convert to exponential form, yeah, for 1 over 3s plus 1 is equal to exponent, and then 0.5s1 is e minus 0.5s, and then minus, yeah, 0.1s is minus 0.1s e power minus 0.1s. So, yeah, the time delay form, the time delay form is e minus 3s time, yeah, e minus 0.5s time e minus 0.1s. So now we get the first order plus the time here, e minus 3 plus 0.5 plus 0.1 is 3.6s. Okay, so this is the approximate first order plus date time form for using Taylor series expansion, yeah, for this case. Okay, so for the Taylor series approximation, kalau kita draw dia punya graph, ya, the original one, this is the transfer function, original transfer function. Yeah, if we introduce the step input, then the response will be, yeah, maybe like this. So for the first at the time, initial time is very slow, and then rapid. Okay, so this for original response, yeah. And the FOPDT response, yeah, with time delay 3.6, so like first order, but they begin at 3.8. So this for response, yeah, maybe like this, yeah. Such the response maybe not accurate, yeah, not accurate. How if, yeah, how if we the theta is not here but here, the theta maybe more accurate than Taylor series. So Skoogestat propose a method with name is Skoogestat half rule. So how the Skoogestat half rule method, yeah. For Skoogestat half rule, if we have the transfer function as solved using the Taylor series before, that is k 0.1s minus, yeah, s 5s plus 1, 3s plus 1, 0.5s plus 1. So to approximate to first order plus date time, yeah, Skoogestat half rule suggests that the second highest, the second highest of the time constant, divide by 2. So this is 3/2, and then the 3/2 you add to the highest time constant. Okay, so you divide by 2. So 3/2 remain in this factor, and 3/2, the rest 3/2 add to the highest one. So we will get K here 6.5s plus 1, and then now we have 1.5s plus 1, 0.5s plus 1. Why this become 1.5? Because we divide by 2. So 1.5 we add to the highest one, 5. So this is 5 plus 1.5, and then the rest one. Okay, so now we write the highest time constant here, K over 6.5s plus 1, and the others, like in Taylor series approximation, for others factor. So 1/1.5s plus 1 is 1.5s. Okay, 0.s1 E minus 0.5s, and minus 0.1s plus 1 is E minus 0.1s. So now we get the FOPDT using Skokestad half rule, E time 1.5s, time E power minus 0.5s time E power minus 0.1s. So the final solution FOPDT transfer function using Skokestad will be E power minus 2.1s. Okay, so slightly different with the Taylor series approximation. Okay. Okay, so the response of the Skokestad half rule and Taylor series and original, we can compare in a graph. Okay, so this is the original, for example like this, and then this is a graph of Taylor series approximation, and then Skokestad, Skokestad is more accurate than Taylor series, Okay, so this is Skokestad half rule. The purple one using Taylor series, and print one original transfer function. Okay, so we can see that Skogestad more accurate than Taylor series expansion method.